All right, you're watching NTV Tonight, front and center. In studio with me, ranking member John Badi. I also have Annabel Njoki, and I do have Senator Okia Omtata. Ladies, gentlemen, let's get right straight into it. This dropping of cases that has happened yesterday and last week, we saw, that, and I think the week before that. Let's start with you, Annabel, on this matter, on this dropping of cases, because you're the lawyer in the room. The LSK has today suggested that they've given DP 3 days to give reasons as to why these cases have been dropped. Take us. Where do you sit on this?
One, in as far as the ODPP goes, their mandate is to initiate the prosecution of cases. They can also take over an already initiated matter and proceed with its prosecution. And the other thing that the Constitution envisions is that they can terminate cases. Supporting the Constitution, that is now Article 157, we also have the Criminal Procedure Code, which in sections 87A and B, and in sections, okay, that's as far as the prosecution goes, also foresees withdrawal of cases. So is DPP doing anything outside of what the law envisioned? No. So the issue then now becomes the question of the timing and all these mixed feelings that Kenyans are having. I think I will go back to the decision we had on the presidential election petition on trusting our institutions. If you look at the case of one Dr. Chumo, which is among one of the cases that he has proposed to withdraw, people are looking at it as if the DPP woke up the day before yesterday and decided that he's going to seek a withdrawal. This cookie started crumbling a while back. The last time this matter was in court was in August of 2022. And at the 10th of August, and at that point the DPP was he filed an application seeking to amend the charges against Dr. Chumo. Dr. Chumo's counsel said no, because they felt that the charges would be fundamentally altered, which would now make these accused people have to take plea afresh, which would basically mean this matter is starting afresh. Among the reasons, so at that point, the fact that they even wanted to amend charges tells you there was something they were feeling was not airtight about their case. Now, on top of that, they have, among the reasons the DPP has adduced is the fact that they felt there were gaps in the case. They wrote to DCI asking them to conduct further investigations between, I think, the months of September 2021 and May 2022. Nothing was done. So this cookie, James, started crumbling last year. By the time the DPP is getting to a point where they're feeling they need to withdraw, it was not really a question of if, it was a question of when. So I understand that the timing looks a bit suspect, but I think we also need to inform ourselves in as far as our legal provisions and what informs a withdrawal of a matter. And I think at this point, it is a smart move, if we look at that case amongst the others, to retreat now, because now the other thing people are not understanding is that this withdrawal is not saying that they have been acquitted, that they have been found not guilty. No. These charges can always be brought back at a later date. So they are not, it's not that they're walking scot-free. But isn't it better for them to retreat now and come back with an airtight case as opposed to proceed with what they're feeling are weak cases and then the accused still end up walking